We had a wild one. We always seem to have a wild one when it comes to the Chargers. Chargers and Raiders. Let's start things off here. The Chargers are at the 45-yard line, at Las Vegas's 45-yard line, and the Raiders are playing a cover 2 zone. You're going to see a lot of cover 2 zone in this final drive. The way this play is going to work is that a tight end's going to run relatively further deep. You're then going to have a halfback just run underneath, and basically the idea is that you're both going to be kind of aligned with one Raiders zone. So therefore, someone will be further deep, someone will be shallower, and that one defensive player can only cover one of those two guys. You throw it to the other one, and hopefully it's the guy further deep if you're a Chargers fan, but you take the shallow route if it's there as well. Now, Herbert takes a snap. He's going to make this throw, and it works out at first okay, but again, keep in mind, there is a minute and 1 second left as of right now. The Chargers do have 2 timeouts, but you don't want to use them if you don't have to. So a quick tackle here is going to be a major win for the Raiders. That's Kalen Ballage, who's going to be able to make a pretty good move here, and he's going to be able to get around, and they're not able to tackle him into open space. He gets the first down. So that's a huge play right there. That missed tackle is huge because you get the first down, and you go from really having really good play to now the Chargers can continue moving down the field. The next play would be a cover 3 zone here, so a little bit different, but not too much. And for the Chargers, again, you have options here, but they're going to basically just do what they did last time. Herbert takes the snap, and he's going to once again just check down here. Looked like he looked at something further deep and didn't like it, so he took the check down. But again, for the Raiders, they'll take this because there's only so much time left. The Chargers elect to not take a timeout or spike the ball, meaning they just get 5 yards, and now with 38 seconds left, it's going to be a 2nd down and 5. So then the Chargers would run this play. They're going up against man coverage this time. I believe this is just because they hurried up to get a quick playoff, and this is just what the Raiders have as their default play if they have to hurry up and get something on the line. For the Chargers, they're going to have a receiver run deep, then they're going to have their back run underneath, and hopefully he can just outrun a linebacker. That's the way this play is going to work for them. Once the ball is snapped, Herbert just, without hesitating, throws it over there, and this is just going to all be if Kelly can make a move. That's all this play comes down to. They're not doing anything too fancy, and again, they're not really putting Herbert in any high degree of difficulty type plays. They're really just trying to do small things and just sort of chip away down the field. If there's an inbounds tackle right here, that's not game, but that's a huge blow. I mean, you probably have to use your other timeout because it would be 3rd down. You're now looking at like a 3rd and 7, only 30 seconds left, and no timeouts, needing to get at least 30 yards. That's tough to deal with. However, that's not going to happen for the Chargers. Kelly makes a move, gets by him, and is able to run forward and get out of bounds, which is just absolutely huge. On top of that, he gets the first down. So just a massive swing right there if that tackle was made. For the Raiders, if they make these tackles, it's not going to be as dramatic as it ends up being coming up. There would then be another cover 2 zone play by the Raiders. Only 32 seconds left. The Chargers still have a timeout left. And for the Chargers, again, they're going to kind of just go back to that well. Herbert takes a snap, and he's again going to just throw a quick check down. He didn't even look at anything else. That was a check down from the start. You only gain a few yards, and they used their next timeout, or their last timeout, excuse me. So that's not really a great play. That's a mistake by the Chargers. They shouldn't have done that. However, the bright side is that it's going to set up what they do next. So the Raiders are expecting another short pass, or at least they're prepared for that, because that's what the Chargers have been doing this entire drive, really. So now they're finally going to take a shot. They're going to have Williams run a route that's going to cut towards the sideline, just shy of the end zone. It'll be a little bit further than what you see on the screen, but he's going to go out inside the 5. That's the plan. And once the ball is snapped, as you see, it works out just as well in practice as it was going to work out on paper. You know, those are those gaps that can be good in cover 2, and so they just saw, hey, they keep playing cover 2 zone. Let's at least have one route that's designed to beat cover 2 zone. Williams makes the grab, and they actually elect to not say that that was out of bounds. Now, you could have argued that was out of bounds. He did end up going out of bounds, but the reason why it wasn't ruled out of bounds is because Williams wasn't moving forward. Williams was moving sideways when he went out of bounds. By rule, you have to be continuing to move forward when you get out of bounds to stop the clock. If you fail to do so, then the clock continues to run, and so I'm assuming that's what the call was there. That's why they decided to roll the clock. It's also possible his knee was down just before going out of bounds as well. But yeah, so now the Chargers had to hurry up. They spiked the ball, and they only have 6 seconds left now. So you're thinking one play. And for the Chargers, they have a pretty simple idea. They see it's going to be man coverage, which you could have expected. It is man coverage. And, the Raiders are taking away the middle of the field, meaning for Herbert, he's going to try something towards the sideline. Williams is running a fade. He's a pretty good jump ball receiver, so this makes a lot of sense to try and throw this ball here. Herbert is going to give Williams a chance of a beautiful throw, and Williams just isn't able to hang on, really due to good defense and also due to an injury. Isaiah Johnson did do a really good job of breaking that one up, but I do wonder if Williams doesn't get hurt on that play, is he able to haul it in, and are the Chargers the ones that walk away with this game with a victory? But you know what? It's not over yet. I mean, it sucks that Williams got hurt, but the one bright spot is that there's still a second left. So on the final play of the game, with still that 1 second left, they're going to go to someone you might not expect here. It's going to be Darnold Parham Jr., a backup tight end, is going to be the guy here who's running the same route. This is exactly the same play. The one thing they're doing differently this time, though, is notice how they have all 4 of their receivers on the other side of the field. Clearly, the mindset is they're trying to get Raiders on that side of the field, and then Herbert is just going to throw it up on, to a one-on-one matchup and hope for the best. However, again, as you see, Herbert makes another good throw, and this looks like it's a completion, but after you see about the 7th replay, you realize it is not. I mean, it was an incredible throw from Herbert, and he did do a great job of almost catching it, but watch the replay. As you see, as he's going down, Johnson is able to rip it out, and it falls there. Look at this angle. You can see that it does kind of bobble there. That's close, but Parham, I do think he got 2 feet down, but he didn't make that football move or get a 3rd foot down. I actually think that's a little closer than the commentators were saying. They were kind of saying it was definitely going to get overturned. I actually thought there was a chance it could have stood. I do think it is the right call. It's very close, though, but I think it was the right call there. And congratulations to the Raiders on another win. And for the Chargers, man, they just seemingly find ways to lose. But hey, it wasn't so long ago that it was the Raiders that were the team that were finding ways to lose. So probably feels nice for them to be on the other end. It's kind of funny. On my podcast, I said that I thought it was kind of weird that this game was a pick'em when I thought the Raiders should be pretty clear favorites. And as it turns out, it comes down to the last play. So just shows the biggest people, they know what they're doing. That's what I think. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.